how does that work with National Bank and like what your role is? Like, are you still going to be the same person like in a year from now that like we're building the relationship with, or is it going to be somebody that's going to be replaced?
That's my hopes. I mean, I'm not going anywhere from National Bank perspective, or even like if I were to change roles, it'd be into a manager level, which is not in my career path anytime soon. I like being an individual contributor. We have a great structure of commission, so things have been really good, and yeah, I don't see. And part of the my role is you're building networks of what I'm offering. So a lot of things
Mhm.
I'm pitching is what National Bank offers, or I'm doing stuff on behalf of National Bank. So I really like the brand I built up here. I'm very much looked after on my side from my manager and from the bank side. So I definitely don't see any changes there. From the branch perspective, a lot of that's changed with COVID. So
Mm.
back in the day, they would kind of say, "Hey, come into the branch once in a while. You want to, you're going to help branch clients." And to be honest, we would get people walking in through COVID say, "Hey, I need to talk to a mortgage specialist."
Mhm.
Sometimes you do get some headaches from the branches just because, if you are a savvy real estate investor, you're probably just not walking into branches. You're going to call around or talk to your contacts. And
Mhm.
once you kind of get into circles, you get a little busier that way. So, I mean, with one of the positive things from COVID was everything's gone very virtual, right? So, document sharing, we have all secured folders if we need it.
Mhm.
DocuSign, we use for all the signatures. Like you were saying, too, the paperwork can be the pain. So, once you start a relationship
Right.
with something, I
And so
already
you
have all
keep
your
you keep
documents.
right. So that's that. Like, I guess that was my question. The after part of this question is do we have to send paperwork all again every single time, or just update the paperwork that you
Yeah,
have?
just update me. So let's say me and you do a file today, and then 6 months or maybe early next year, you're going to do another one. I just need your updated financials. And as for my, I stay in touch with you, so I know what's changed since then. But no, I don't have to
Mhm.
recollect everything again. So it makes it nice and easy that way for sure.
So
Even what's nice with, and I guess this is maybe one of the advantages of working with the bank directly versus brokerage. Brokerages are ultimately a matchmaker, right? They're going to set you up with someone.
Mhm.
They got all your documents. They're going to send you to this bank. Here's
Mhm.
your mortgage. You're happy, and then they kind of move on to the next deal. They're there if they need to help you with another purchase, or maybe you want to bring your mortgage to another bank another day. But ultimately, once you're at that bank, you're responsible to talk to that bank for any updates. You want to change your payment account. You want to maybe refinance to take an extra small 50,000 or something small that the branch would do. Working with someone like myself who's directly at National Bank, once your mortgage closes at National Bank, I'm not going anywhere. If you want to give me a call to talk about it, if you want to talk variable to fixed options, you want advice on what am I seeing in the market? Is it now the time to lock into variable, or sorry, lock into fixed from variable, or you want to make any system changes to your mortgage here? I'm here. So that's kind of the benefit is once you're closed with me, you stay with me. And, like I said, I'm not going anywhere from National Bank anytime soon. So I can kind of help you even once everything's done.
So which provinces do you cover?
Everywhere. So that's one of the cool things too. So I'm federally regulated as long as I work for the bank. So National Bank is federally regulated. We can do anywhere in Canada. I think the only word we can do is like none of it or something like that. But I mean, I haven't even had that request ever. So right now I'm closing files all in Quebec. I have a few on BC on the go. So that's kind of a cool thing too with working directly with the bank. Let's say you have plans to move to Alberta, or you want to buy an investment property out in BC or whatever the opportunity comes, you can still work with me. Again, everything's virtual, so we'll meet each other virtual if you haven't already. But I can close your mortgage, and really from the qualifications is the exact same for us. So I've kind of learned some things over the last couple, little while, that some banks will look at your rates differently based on your region.
Mhm.
For us, you're either inside Quebec or outside of Quebec. So your rates are more or less the exact same. And to be honest, they're a little more aggressive outside of Quebec.